She acts like a sweetheart, but it's all a trap. In this live stream, we break down how manipulative women weaponize femininity to control men. From fake softness to hidden agendas, this is what every man needs to know before it's too late. Tap in for facts that'll save your sanity and your wallet. Peace. Kofa, G.R.O.W.T.H Entertainment. Wake your ugly ass up. What's going on, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Today is August 6th. The time is now 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's in the lovely city of Atlanta, Georgia. Once again, I am your humble host, Kofa, K-O-F-A, not coffee, not kufu, not Kofi, or any variation thereof. Kofa rhymes with sofa, easy to say, easy to spell. This is G.R.O.W.T.H Entertainment, where growth stands for gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing. And this is where we help men find a positive fuck it. Go ahead and get the general housekeeping out the way. You see the Cash App, you see the PayPal on the screen. Use it as you see fit. You've been in these YouTube streets long enough. You know how to use super chats, super stickers. Use that as you see fit. Or you can always go to G.R.O.W.T.H Entertainment or growthtalkent.com. Get your G.R.O.W.T.H merch. If you want to donate financially, use that as you see fit. You don't have to, but what you will do is take your shoes off when you come in my house. Hit the like button. The like button is free.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
With that all said, let's go ahead and hit you with Randy.
It's so lovely to be here tonight. What a beautiful art. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're so lovely. Everyone's so lovely. And
Bring it back on me. Uh-oh. Cut that on. Appreciate everybody being in here. First things first, I apologize for yesterday. The boy was under the weather. I don't know if it was a sudden weather change here or whatever. It kind of got cloudy. I don't know where everybody's at. Matter of fact, drop your locations as you come in. Down here in Atlanta, it snapped like that for like 2 days. It seriously felt like it was fall time. It was in the like mid to high 60s, low 70s, good breeze, overcast, wet and rainy. So your boy was under the weather yesterday, but I had to take a break. I appreciate everybody understanding. Malika, I saw your comments from yesterday, getting ready to come into the show. I appreciate you. A couple of others, thank you all for still rocking with me, getting back to it. Again, I'm gonna hit y'all with a good show tonight. So thank you all for coming back, rocking with me. I apologize for last night. With that said, let's go ahead and get the shout outs out the way. Brother EJ in the building. What's going on, good brother? I appreciate you being in here.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Brother Malika is in Philly. I'll be seeing you soon, brother. Whenever the Army gave me my orders, is what it is. Might be later on in the winter, early spring or something like that. But salute to you for being in here.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
BT in the building. Tell Heidi I said hi and she gets one of these.
You go, girl!
I appreciate you guys being in here. Atlanta by way of Kennesaw, aka New York transplant, Long Island, Knicks hater.
No.
EJ out there in Pasadena, salute to you. He said, but I'm in Des Moines, Iowa today, heading to California. All good. Travel safe, good brother. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. I really hate that I wasn't able to do the show yesterday. I hope Corey Joe able to come in here. I believe that was Corey Joe to drop that. Yeah, because he texted me after the show. Corey Joe hit me up after the show last week. I told somebody to remind me about doing a show about the sweet bitch. Basically how to not get caught up with the sweet bitch. The woman that plays nice, manipulates, says she wants this and that from you, might get a little bit pouty, you fuck around and cave, and then you end up with some of these situations that we're going to go over tonight. So with that said, we're not going to prolong the point. You heard it in the beginning. I'll run it back to the top real quick. She acts like a sweetheart, but it's all a trap. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to read it this time. She acts like a sweetheart, but it's all a trap. In this live stream, we're going to break down how manipulative women weaponize femininity to control men. From fake softness to hidden agendas, this is what every man needs to know before it's too late. Tap in for facts that'll save your sanity and your wallet. Back on me. So with that said, no further ado, Shout out to MTR. Let's go ahead and get this cracking. Wait a minute, sir. BT says, Kofa camera looking clearer today. All good. Press 1 if Kofa live stream should be on Wednesdays. No ones. I'm gonna really try to keep it to Tuesdays, maybe throw on some Thursdays. But again, the boy is dealing with a lot, so I'm gonna at least try to stick to Tuesdays unless something come up like yesterday. But we're gonna get to rolling. This is from Sister Crimson Cure, and this one I call Standards.
Super duper expectations, crazy stuff. They don't have that for Zaddy.
Bring this back.
Black women don't have standards for Zaddy. They got standards for black men, but they don't have none. None of that astronomical, super duper expectations, crazy stuff. They don't have that for Zaddy. They have it for you, black men. You got to jump through hoops. See, black women will tell black men that I'm not going to settle. So her standards are non-negotiable. They go completely out the window when a white man come along. What standards? He could be anybody. He could be a bum. He can do anything. He can be anything. He can be nothing.
I want to pause this real quick. Keep everything she's saying in mind about black women dating out. As you can see so many RIPs coming up. Let me go ahead and acknowledge the International Quiet Storm.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
For the $10 Cash App, because he say I be racist to his super chats. So maybe gonna hit me in the Cash App. I appreciate it, good brother. I did receive it. But pausing it real quick, pay attention to what she's saying, because these are similar things, red flags and different things like that black women tend to ignore when they're dating black men. But we also have to discuss what type of black men they like. So we'll get into that in a little bit, but just pay attention to that part. Again, you can see how many RIPs are on the screen from our black queens being deleted by their white men, because we love telling black athletes and black men, you see how them white girls do? You see how them white girls do? And it's a two-sided thing to this. The fact that we don't talk about black women being deleted by men of other races, it kind of speaks toward the fact that the media doesn't care about black women.
No.
We'll highlight it as long as it's a black man getting deleted by a white girl, or a white girl setting them up or some shit like that. But when it comes to black women being deleted, we rarely hear this stuff. It might be a blip and then it's gone. But especially the sisters aren't going to highlight this shit. All these divestors, they're not going to tell sisters to stop dating white men. They're going to keep encouraging it no matter how many RIPs come up on this screen. Let's keep on rolling.
And she'll go for it. She'll go for it. She'll pick me for him. That's why she got all them standards for you. You're not a man to begin with to the modern hyena. You are a slave to them. Remember, they overseers that identify with Zaddy. So you're a slave.
Look at this picture.
So you as black men.
Look at this picture. He's holding up a plate, got her by the hair as a joke that he's holding her head on a plate.
No.
Just waiting for a good old. I just wanted to point that out. Make sure y'all highlighted that part. What's going on, Sister Messy? I got your comments in a second.
Gotta prove that you can come out of slave status to get to her level or above. Ain't that right, hyenas? Black men gotta prove that he can get out of slave status to be on your level or above. But the reality is, in your mind, the only one above you is master. And black men will never be William Cartwright. Black men gotta spend a ton of money. They gotta be fine. He got to be fine. Okay? Not a little cute. He got to be so fine that you somewhere about to jump out your drawers. So he got to be entertaining. He got to be funny. He got to be charming. He got to be this. He got to be that. He got to take care of your kids, or at least feed them on the first date. If you got, 2-3 kids, you expect him to take you on an expensive date, and you expect him to pay for food to go so you can feed your kids and your mama that's at the house.
Yo little nigglets.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Bring it back on me. Salute to Sister Crimson Cure.
You go, girl.
I really do appreciate her. Let's keep on going. Just wanted to point that out. Seen Sister Messy sneak in the building. She says, what I missed? Not much, sis. We just walked in the kitchen. We ain't even cut the stove on yet. So I appreciate you being in here.
You go, girl.
As always. BT had this up here. He says they don't have standards for white men or studs. And as Kofa always says, or gangsters. But I appreciate you adding in the stud part, because all that shit does go out the window. Studs don't have to make 6 figures. They don't have to be over 6 feet. Women massage their rules. It's just like I think I had posted something on Facebook the other day. Basically, what people say the Republican Party does is exactly what black women do in dating. You make rules for the guys that you don't like. For the average guy, that's who the rules apply to. You break rules for rich men.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
The guys that women like, they will adjust and massage their rules, let go of all their morals and ethics. All that shit go out the window, just like Sister Crimson just said. No one bats an eye when it's a white man, stud, or thug.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Let's keep on going. EJ says, that's a motherfucking fact. Indeed. Love you back, Messi. Let's see. Let me see. Messi says they had a whole trend for this. They did. On TikTok, shout out to Mona D.
You go, girl.
Anybody got Mona number? Somebody check on her. I know she kind of stopped doing lives. I know she's still dropping content, but I ain't heard hide no hair assist until BT dropped one of her videos. I believe that was last night, matter of fact. But yeah, if somebody can get in contact with Mona D, just tell her I said hey. Let's keep on going. But they did. On TikTok, they had this whole trend of sisters showing how happy they were with their white men. Or it was a couple of Indian guys, a couple of brown guys in there too. And they still got deleted. All those standards they let go of. The standards that black men have been asking for, just basic traditional femininity, they all of a sudden can find it when they go to these men of other cultures. And then they'll turn around, well, I'm selectively feminine. Your masculinity is supposed to bring the femininity out of me. And it's a lot of men that repeat that bullshit too. Man, if you standing on your square, you doing what you supposed to do as a man, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, she ain't got no choice but to fall in line. That's bullshit. I know some great husbands, great long-term partner, boyfriends, whatever the case, great stepfathers. Them brothers went down every piece of the checklist. They women still gonna slide over and do what the fuck they want to goddamn do. Stop listening to this bullshit. And it's hard for me to say, it sounds crazy for me to say, to be on social media and say, stop listening to these other people. But guess what? I'm telling you, stop listening to these other folks. They're not analyzing the whole situation. They're definitely not taking that the way that man feels, thinks, and has been moving into consideration. I told y'all years ago when I first started, you could attach anything negative to a black man. So when brothers are hearing these stories about other brothers that are taking losses, in his bitch brain, grown ass black men, grown ass men, period, a lot of these male feminists, in his bitch brain, he's automatically gonna say it was that man's fault. Not because he fell short on his manhood, but because he just picked the wrong woman. Like, we just got a fucking radar. And everybody is not ignoring red flags. This is what we're gonna get into tonight about the fake femininity. Once again, my son's baby mama, y'all got some of the story. My belly was full, my balls were empty, my house was spotless, my children was taken care of. All the basic foundational pieces of femininity that we look for. We got along when we were getting along, but who she was years before, that I forgave, that I was patient with, that I gave a second chance, was never going to leave. Female narcissists, we'll get into it in a quick second. Let me keep going down y'all comments. Let's keep on going. Let me see. Look, Ms. Michonne said, as long as he got pretty hair and bow legs. It was a, damn it, I meant to clip that shit. There was a dude, I think it was here in Atlanta. This dude, older cat too, he was probably about late 40s, early 50s. Older than me, I'm 43, but anywho, sometimes I be forgetting I'm fucking middle age.
No.
Anywho, the brother had green eyes and he had like 3 to 4 or 5 wives. No, it might have been Florida. But anyway, he got hit with like 5 counts of some type of like fraud, like marital fraud or some shit like that. But if you see the brother picture, all you can hear is black women. Ooh, he got some pretty eyes. I've seen that shit. This nigga looked like he got ran over by a fucking dump truck, but his eyes was green. And I would sit there and be like, damn, I know I look better than that nigga. Or I had a chance and I have a homegirl sitting next to me. It's not all about looks. It's not about look. I mean, he do have some pretty eyes. Maybe she want her baby to have pretty. Y'all will manipulate and manufacture trying to what y'all kids gonna look like based off all these features of a man. And I get it. That's part of hypergamy. I get it. That's natural. You think you sleeping with this 6'4" dude that is gonna produce a NFL star son, and then you fuck around and have a girl, and then your daughter the size of a fucking deep freezer. But her mama this little petite pretty thing, but she got her fucking daddy jeans. And then your son got your jeans. He ain't but this goddamn big, no muscle mass, sensitive as fuck. So a lot of y'all doing the opposite because guess what? Your intentions weren't pure in the first place. You weren't looking for a good man. You were looking for good baby batter.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Once again, brothers, beware the sweet bitch. You got to be able to know that you're that dude, a good man. Not talking about that you're that nigga as far as swag and all that shit, but just being a good man. When you can rest on that, her leaving, the next one coming in, that one leaving, shit not working out, it's not gonna bother you, bro. No. People can talk shit about my situations before, during, after now, the current situation with my son. I'm gonna get to that in a little bit before. Don't let me lose that because I got to drive a point home for the brothers out there tonight too. This current situation with my son, I've lived, lost, and learned. But one thing that's been consistent, Kofa. I've been Mr. Consistent. The things that matter in life, for real, I know I was able to take care of. May not have the most swag or whatever. Not over 6 foot. I know my dick game good because I done told you I done hit a couple porn stars. So I know I'm slinging some good wood. But take all that off the table, just at its core, taking care of the household. Kofa's done that. I want y'all to stop as men and look at yourselves and say, did I do X, Y, and Z? If you can say yes, none of this other bullshit that these hoes are doing should even matter. Let's keep on rolling. Let me see. Miss says she loved the shirt. I appreciate it, sis. This is also on Growth Talk ENT. I would position my camera, but that cord is kind of sensitive. So yes, try. Trust your ability. Try. It's on Growth Talk ENT. It's also in the YouTube store. Again, for those that missed it, I did get my YouTube store fixed. Let's keep on rolling. KP in the building. What's going on, good brother?
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
BT says, I just realized Kofa got a toothpick tonight. Let's get ready for this for this epic rant. Yeah, hit up Mona for me, bro. Just shoot her a text and just tell her I said, hey, I was asking about her. Quiet Storm says, because Zaddy nuts taste good. And
got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Quiet Storm, did you hear me read your Cash App, bro? I was not racist against your bread tonight. I appreciate you. EJ in the building with the $2 super chat. He says, delusional, unrealistic reality, Zaddy didn't save you.
These last $2.
DRX in the building. He says, salute y'all. Kofa, brother Maine. Salute to you, good brother. Let's keep on going. Emperor in the building. He says, what's good, big brother Kofa? Preach that gospel. Indeed. Look, message says, Lord. I don't even know what I said. I was going on a tad bit of a rant. BT says that's basically breeding, slave syndrome, looking at features, not quality of approach. Again, bro, our women have been preaching this. Nobody like you guys like these white women in their European beauty standards, and you're judging black women off of European beauty standards. Will go get their hair fried, dyed, laid to the side, put somebody else hair in their head, do all this shit. And the crazy part is, bro, flip the coin over. White women used to do that shit too. Now, you weren't supposed to actually, for whatever reason, have a big butt like black women, but they used to put them little, like some little carriage thing up under their dress. So when they walk, their dress would flop up and down like they had a large butt, like some of the slave women. If you go back and look at like old, like Western movies and stuff like that, and even like medieval movies, they would throw this little harness up under their dress after they pull their corset, or what these sisters are now calling waist trainers. So women in general across the board are just batshit fucking crazy. But again, back to BT's point, that's basically breeding. They will try to build a baby. They will try to build a baby. I've seen it from hair texture to green eyes. I know lesbians that have been artificially inseminated. They intend, just like Brad and her girlfriend said, they ended up picking a white guy's sperm because it wasn't enough black men's sperm at the sperm bank. I know women that have intentionally didn't even look for black men's sperm at the sperm bank. When they did in vitro, like lesbian couples, they waltzed their ass in there and intentionally picked white sperm.
No.
If I'm lying, may God strike me down right now on this live stream. I know women that have intentionally done that. So yeah, BT, you are on point, bro. And I wouldn't say you're on to something. You're spot on. You hit the fucking bullseye.
Got it! Hotter
It's
than
slave
fish
syndrome.
grease.
From hair to skin tone to eye color. Let's keep on going. JC in the building. Salute, good brother. Salute to you. Thank you for being in here. Pedantic Foot says, peace, family. Peace to you. KP says, bro, I don't even know what I did. BT with the $5 super chat. He says, hippo character repeatedly points to the streamer while chanting, get good. I appreciate the 5 spot, bro. Here you go. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with your drop.
I'ma just bless her. I chew. Baby girl, you with the winners. How could you lose? Like her too. Many different flavors. How can I choose?
You running in the wrong direction, ma.
Back on me. Let's keep on rolling. BT says, laugh my ass out. How you threw it out. How you hit a few porn stars. Because those are the checks. Or if you lost your woman, or if she cheated, these are the reasons. You must not have been hitting it right. You weren't handling your business in the bedroom. I've heard grown ass men say this. Because they're repeating, again, in their bitch brain, they're repeating what women have said, and they just throw it out. Well, this is what the women be saying, so so they'll repeat it to another man. Well, shit, you weren't hitting it right. You weren't handling business in the bedroom. So I just threw that out there. I know I'm fucking. If I can get a porn star to squirt, and we just gonna leave it there. If we're not performing together, if I can get her to wet up the bed sheets, I know I'm slinging some good dick. So again, I had to step off that shit. I'm slinging good dick. I'm taking care of the household. I love your children like they're mine. But you still step out, or you still on some disrespectful, stereotypical black bitch, sister girl attitude shit, that's on her. But brothers will walk around feeling bad because this woman said this, or she felt like that, or she had him thinking this way, and then she did it in public, in person. That's why I said that, bro. It wasn't trying to stunt. I'm just going down these checklists. Well, you weren't handling business at home, so no, bitch, pay the bills. You ain't had to touch a gas handle, doorknob, or your fucking purse. Well, what about the children? Okay, cool. I tried to do my level set best. I treated all them children the same, to include to the point where you get upset with me for disciplining your kids like I discipline mine. Well, you weren't handling business in the bedroom. Nah, bitch, I done got a porn star to get out some waterworks out of her. So I know I'm slinging dick. Anyways, but those are the top 3 things that most women say. Oh, you was cheating. Nope. Loyal as fuck. Came home, you can set your goddamn clock to me coming home to spend time with my family. It's a reason why I go so aggressive on brothers getting snipped and not being fucking stepfathers. It's a reason I do that shit, because I know what it fucking feels like that last video I played last week where the brother was like, it's a thankless job. Brother had 10 kids, 7 of them stepkids. So he got more stepkids than he has actual kids, and he's 60 years old. Ain't no telling how much money he done fucked off on his family at whatever time, because things just happen, right? That's the way we always explain things. Things just happen. Sometimes things don't work out all the time. Let's keep on going. Brother Malika says, Kofa, looks get you in the door, good character keep you in the house, and standards build a family legacy.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Quiet Storm says, I heard it. Mona is good. She was in Bella Ring's premiere this morning. All good. That's what's up. That's what's up. Emperor said the brat and her girl. Yep, exactly, bro. Look, Kendra G want to do it from the Emperor. Yep. CDT in the building. What's going on, good brother? The brat and her wife did that. Yep. Y'all remember? I'm telling you, before this, I'm talking about years ago. This was like late 2000s, early 2010. Look, BT says the brat was walking around with a white baby. JC said, yeah, damn. Message says, viewer discretion is advised. Always, sis. BT says, porn star squirt equal add pseudo.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Knocks down another three ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
Oh, shit. Emperor says, you could touch the bottom of a bitch and she will still talk to other dudes just for validation. Indeed. Malika says, black women can pick white sperm for in vitro, but shame black men for becoming passport bros and SYSBM. You see that, Messy? SYSBM, their hypocrisy knows no bounds.
Knocks down another three ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
BT says, I'm about to see a yellow dollar sign in the video. So for those that don't know, for us content creators in YouTube studio, we get a green check if the video is monetized, a yellow dollar sign if it's like, we're going to let you slide with that one, but we're going to kind of, condense pushing out your content in the algorithm, and then red is when you get demonetized. It is what it is. Emperor says preach. All right, cool. So got through the shout outs, got through y'all comments. We're going to keep on rolling with this. Let's keep on going. So we heard from Sister Crimson on the standards of black women. This is the part that I want y'all, this is like the meat, the foundational piece I always talk about. This is the female narcissist. I know we have beat this shit to death, but the female narcissist traits are going to look slightly different from male narcissists and what we're always hearing. We're just always hearing this word. And it's just an arrogant person that genuinely does not care. Does not care what they do to people. Does not care how they make people feel. This, that, and the third. Kiss my ass with the bullshit about, oh, that's your self-esteem. No. It's these people that don't give a fuck what they actually do to someone that can impact their life negatively. They don't. These are these snakes, right? Because the snake is still gonna bite, right? So they're like, oh well, shit. I had fangs. The story of the snake and the turtle. Give y'all allegory real quick. Snake is on the bank of a river. Turtle comes along, says, hey, what are you doing? I really want to get to the other side. Oh, well, you can just hop on my shell. I'll carry you over. Snake hops on the back of the turtle. Turtle's going across the water. As soon as they get to the other side and the snake is where he wants to be, he bites the shit out of the turtle. Turtle's dying. Why did you bite me? Why did you do this to me? Because I'm a snake and that's what I do. If I would have bit you there, we both would have drowned. So I just needed to get where I needed to be. And he used the turtle to get where he needed to be, and then he killed him. Beware of these snakes. Beware of these female snakes. Beware of the sweet bitch. Let's get into it.
Looking for someone to validate them. So if you've ever wondered,
bring this back.
When a female narcissist comes to therapy, they're normally looking for someone to validate them. So if you've ever wondered how they show up, keep watching. I'll give you 3 takeaways. I know that I'm going to see a victim. Here comes the tears. Here comes the drama. And from the outside, it might look like she's truly being genuine and vulnerable. I mean, she might even cry at first, become very animated and expressive. But as a therapist,
I can think of 3 times different women were having this argument Apparently, I did something to trigger them. Looking back, hindsight 2020, I know I didn't. But in the middle of the argument, I told you somebody raped me. In her mind, that justified what she said to me. That justified her putting hands on me. That justified whatever the fuck she did outside the house and outside the relationship. Just throwing that out there, the worst thing. And what stupid ass Kofa used to do was cave, because that's still one of the most heinous crimes that you can do to anybody, but specifically a woman or a child, is to force physically rape them. So they would throw that out there and I would retract my argument, even if I knew I was right, because oh shit, she's just having an episode. She's having a moment. And I let her have that. Manipulation tactic. Be careful with that shit, bro. That's part of the sweet bitch too, is the tears, the hurt. That's part of it too. That's part of the fake femininity. Let's keep on rolling.
I start to notice some patterns. Start to notice that she weaponizes her emotions. Her tears are not always about pain. They're more about power. And whenever I push for accountability, the waterworks begin. She reframes the entire narrative. She's the one who's always misunderstood, always the one who gave too much, and somehow everyone else has failed her, including her partner, her parents, her kids, even the therapist. She uses the session to dominate, not to grow. Instead of...
Do y'all remember that little clip that I played last week of, what was it, couples therapy? We found out it was an actual show. As soon as 7 seconds, the brother got to talk for 7 seconds. And in that moment, just like CDT said, I dealt with something similar. I don't know if you handled it the same way I did or the brother on the couples therapy show did. Immediate apology. Because we are taught from when we are children. People don't take this shit serious enough for me. That's why I keep repeating it. We are taught from when we are little boys, it's our fault. We better not hit her back. We better not raise our voice to a girl. You better not do anything to a female. We are always told how we're supposed to treat women. We're never told how we're supposed to be treated or how we're supposed to adjust if we're mistreated by a female. We are taught to accept this shit from grandmama, mama on down, to including the girls that we're in school with. And mama may say she's gonna pull up and fight somebody's daughter, but that's bullshit. Let her get a call at work like she, back in the 80s and 90s, let your mama have to leave her fucking job because you done hit a girl at school. Or because you done went the fuck off and cussed that bitch out in the middle of the lunchroom. We knew that because we saw the guys that it happened to collectively. It was few and far between. But we saw what happened to those other guys in middle school, elementary, all the way on up. If his mama had to pull up at the school, especially he got into it with a fucking female or a teacher, and we knew the teacher was wrong. Everybody know that teacher's a bitch. But he was still supposed to be respectful. Let's keep on going.
Reflection, she's blaming. Instead of accountability, she's deflecting. And if you challenge her, then you become the enemy and she never comes to therapy again. So therapy becomes a stage. And if you're not a discerning clinician, you might miss the fact that what you're watching isn't healing, it's image management.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Image management. There's a new one, and I think I'm gonna steal it.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
BT, I got you. Remind me after the show, bro. Alexander, what's going on, good brother? BT says most men have dealt with something similar. Indeed. Quiet Storm says she swallowed some kids at 3 p.m., dinner with another dude at 5 p.m., top her off her husband at 8 p.m., and get stretched out in the driveway at midnight.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
That sounds like my baby mama potential schedule. Let's keep on going. CDC says, I kicked her out. She was over my place. It didn't get physical, but she justified her other actions because of something her father did to her. You just described my baby mama.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
I'm gonna leave it right there. That is a fucking fact, bro. Let's keep on rolling. Call this one the fake femininity. Y'all probably seen some of these clips lately. They've been rolling out like hotcakes. Malika, I got you next, bro.
Faking the funk. And I find it really hard to do that.
Okay.
Let's keep.
You hate the safe guy.
She hates the safe guy regardless of what he does for her. Notice this shit. Women hate the men that do things for them. They love the guys that do things to them.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
And it can be a negative to them. Once again, I know women who have forgiven their rapists because they found Jesus. I've sat in the room with them, especially when they get a little bit of wine in them, and they're open ass shitting on the guy that they leave at home with their fucking children. No. Same women. And if you question them about it or challenge them on it, they don't remember ever saying that. She hates the safe guy, regardless of what he does for her.
You hate the safe guy. Why?
Because I don't like them. And I'm faking the funk. And I find it really hard to do that.
Okay.
Because I'm a cringer. An invisible one.
Mm-hmm.
Like the safe guy is usually somebody you're not sexually attracted to.
Mm-hmm.
Usually somebody that, like, you know, they'll do anything for you. They'll come running, they'll do this and that.
Yeah.
But then when you gotta reciprocate some type of energy to thank them for that, you be like,
yeah,
that's me. And I visibly cringe. And like, imagine a nigga trying to give you a kiss and you recoil like that. Like,
I know.
What do you do with that, gentleman? Back on me. You leave. She says, I hate the safe guy. I'm faking the funk. Because I'm a cringer. She knows herself. This is again why I tell brothers, watch for the body language too. It's not just always the nasty snatching dreams out the air sister girl attitude. She not gonna have a blow up. Beware the sweet bitch. She just said it herself. She will fake it. It's hard for her, but she'll fake it because he's doing things for her. You think she's around. It's the male equivalent of what I tell women. A lot of these women think they got good pussy. No. Well, if I ain't had that fire, if I wasn't fucking him like that, if I wasn't doing this, that, and the third, why is he over here? Bitch. Because you're available.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
There's a male equivalent, brothers. I'm sorry. Why is she over here if she ain't fucking with me like that? If she not, like old girl said, sexually attracted to me? My nigga, you're available. Your funds is available. Your time is available. I just dropped a short this morning. Be of value, not available. Be of value. She needs to understand when she pick up the phone and she need help with this bill or she need help, you know, with her kid or whatever, the dick comes with that favor. She needs to understand that shit. I guarantee you don't get used. Or you're going to get used, but you're going to be able to use her and get something out of it. You're not going to walk away with an empty pocket and a hard dick. Like I told y'all last week, I think BT said he never heard that saying, that country ass saying, a wet pussy and a dry purse don't match. Empty pockets and a hard dick don't match either, bro. Stop giving up your fucking time, your energy, and your money. What the CGA say? Protect your meat, your money, your energy, your attention, and your time. Protect your meat. Let's keep on going. Ripper says, yes, no funds without the bun.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
BT says, all facts. Indeed. Quiet Storm says, we hate you too. Emperor says, SYSBM, gentlemen. Indeed. Look, KP says, she's got real issues. You can see it in her face, bro. You can see it in her face. Let me see. Let's keep on going. I think I got everybody. Oh, Irvin Reed in the building. Salute, good brother. I appreciate you being in here. Thank you for being in here. Let's keep on going. Speaking of, hold on. Where was that comment at? KP says she got real issues. And I said you can see it in her face. Beautiful Lies, El Guapo just dropped a very important live stream a couple of days ago. And I hate, it was over the weekend, so I was on daddy duty. So I hate that I could not be on that act in the chat in that actual live stream. Quiet Storm was probably there, knows what I'm talking about. But Quiet Storm, let me know in the chat if you remember the live stream where he was talking about what's the true downfall of humankind. And he was speaking about how our women are being attacked by demons. Don't care how you feel about religion. But the brother went on to give these different examples, whether it was from a biblical standpoint or other spiritual standpoint, how even from a historical standpoint, the women are always attacked first. Once you break down the women, you break down the children, now you break down basically the family structure because you're removing two of the three. Because the man has to then go out there and fight and try to protect them. But if the women's fighting against him, he got to fight the world and he has to fight the woman. Then the world gets the woman, so now he's at a loss 2 times as well. This is why this shit is not easy being a man. This is why I preach a lot of brothers just being solo and moving in a certain space, especially with the passport bros. Get the passport, go watch the sunrise in another hemisphere. The women are going to be there. The culture is going to be there. You have to go get the experience though, because that shit is there whether you're there or not. You have to put yourself in that situation. And what's going to happen is going to sharpen you as a man, and you'll be able to avoid women like what we just said from KP. She's got real issues. You can see it in her face. You can hear it on her in her voice. It's right there in her eyes. You can see that something is not right with some of these women, bro. I don't give a damn how you feel about religion. I told y'all, I'm Muslim. I don't care about you being Christian or a Jew or having some African deity that you worshiping or, you know, any type of part of African spirit. I don't care. I do not care. Whatever's going to get you to the source, to the Most High, whatever's going to take the rose-tinted glasses off your eyes coming out into the world and make you a better man, go ahead and rock. I would love for you to come on over to Islam, but I can't force feed that on nobody. But what I do know, that spirits and demons are real, and brothers, you got to stop thinking with your little head. Beware the sweet bitch, but also beware the snake charmer.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
That might be the next video. Beware the snake charmer. I've done that thumbnail a couple of times. I don't think I've ever done the video. If I did, it was a couple years ago. It's probably time for a redo. Beware the snake charmer as well. But beware the sweet bitch that can fake it. And use your resources. Just seen another story right before I got on, so I didn't get a chance to clip it. A young brother just ate his gun, went through the self-checkout line, committed suicide. Young dude, early 20s, I believe, mid 20s, struggling, trying to figure out who he is. Was going back and forth with his baby mama. She was like, basically like, come get the kids. He's like, hey, I'm in a fucked up position right now. I cannot get them. Give me a minute to get back on my feet because I'm not about to be outside with my babies. We don't know what was said to him, but as older men, we can imagine what it's like dealing with a hothead, fire mouth, 20-something-year-old black woman talking about come get your kids because I'm tired. But she knew he was fucked up when they was fucking. She knew he was broke. And now he realizing, oh shit, I got 2 kids with this bitch. I got to get on my shit. Then that light bulb goes off and he starts planning and trying to go to work. We can imagine what that conversation sounded like. And again, he went through the self-checkout line. This is pretty recent. Let's keep on going. EJ also says, SYSBM, indeed. Alexander said, yep, he saw the morning motivation. Keep on going. Quiet Storm says, yep, he was there in that live with Beautiful Eyes. Even if you don't follow El Guapo, please go watch that live. Give yourself 2 or 3 hours. That is one of the most important lives, in my opinion, from the Red Pill Manosphere men-centric content space that I've seen since I got in this space. We give Kevin a lot of props for, winter is coming and sign language. That pinpoint by El Guapo that our women are being attacked or pretty much have been attacked was spot on, because he went into the video about that lady that killed her niece and nephew and rode around with them in the trunk for months up in Baltimore. That case is 3 years old. I don't know why they just released the police cam now, but I remember when that case broke. Now they're releasing the body cam, and if you can see that sister, that motherfucker was broken. I don't give a fuck about no red pill right now. When old Kofi, you simping out. No, that bitch was broken, bro. That bitch was broken in so many damn different ways, and I might have to go ahead and do a video on that. I tried to avoid it, but I just want to pinpoint the interview part of the process, because we've all seen the video by now. We've had the chance to see the video. We had a chance to see it, even if you couldn't watch it like myself, because I done seen some shit working in the legal field. But I need to do that interview part. So at some point this week, I got to do that too, because it's some shit that I have to point out that I think even El Guapo missed. As good as that live was, I just need to pinpoint that interview. But we're going to keep on rolling. Reaper in the building. What's going on, good brother? I appreciate you being in here. Sister Messi with the $10 super chat. Pair character jumping up and down, saying #1 fan. I appreciate you, sis. And with the 10 spot, we are going, we're going to hit you with 5. Times 2.
These last $2.
And
give me your fucking money.
Back on me. I appreciate you, sister. Let's keep on going. Alexander said, I was watching Kev today. He said, yep, that was sad. Indeed, bro. Let's keep on going with the content. So we got the female narcissist, the fake femininity, saying, oh, I got to fake it. I'm cringy, but I don't like the guy. Notice they never really pivot and say who they do like or who they allow to use them.
There is no...
I want you to pay. I'm going to let this one run. This is a minute. So I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to let it run. I'm going to let the brother get his commentary. I can't remember if his TikTok is at the end of this or not. Listen to what he is saying. This is something else that the sweet bitch does. She loves bomb you. It's not a lot of, even him playing football, Travis is this big, goofy kid for all intents and purposes. It's not a lot of chicks that are going to be on him. So now he done found his stereotypical, again, this is what a lot of brothers say, ooh, she light-skinned. He done found him a light-skinned chick. He better hold on to it, bro. It's older cats in his ear that hyped this shit up before it went viral when she was arguing and had her finger in his face. This is part of the sweet bitch. You think you got you a good one. You see how he done came out and defended this girl. But I want you to listen to how this brother breaks down her strategy. Once again, brothers, beware the sweet bitch.
They got married in Tennessee, where there's no time limit for a spouse to become eligible for alimony, as long as there's a financial need. Come to find out, it was her idea to get married in Tennessee because of this luxury venue, apparently this popular luxury venue in Athens, Tennessee, and that the venue was real top tier. Was that the real reason? Do you really think that that was the real reason? Consider it now what you know about the state of Tennessee. I thought it was strange them getting married in Tennessee, and Nobody has any ties to the place. She's not from there. Her people's not from there. Travis Hunter ain't from there. Never played football from there. And his peoples ain't from there. This chick know what she's doing. And the more I find out about this, the dumber Travis Hunter looked to me.
This is a sick Negro.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
But, you know, I could be all wrong. Maybe I'm just full of shit. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Back on me. Travis?
No.
Let's keep on going. Get to these comments real quick. Crystorm says, the eyes in your house are entry gateways for these demons. That's why you can't have just anyone in your homes or lives. Indeed, brother. EJ says, bro 304 wife ain't loyal, straight streetwalker. Indeed, bro. I truly believe that as well. Alexander says she'll take his kids and dip. That's the one thing she probably locking in. She done already dropped the video crying and shit. Skinny boy, what's going on, good brother? Appreciate you being in here. BT, nothing.
No.
But wait, it gets worse.
Tennessee, what ties they have in Tennessee? None. Her people ain't from there. She not from there. Travis ain't from there. His people not from there. It was her idea to get married in fucking Athens, Tennessee. Not Memphis. Not Nashville. Athens, Tennessee. Because of some luxury venue. Not Miami. Not even a destination wedding. Because getting married in Tennessee and signing paperwork in Tennessee, there's no time limit on how long you can be married before you're entitled to marital benefits.
No.
Men are in love, women are in business. BT says, shout out to that Arrested Development. Indeed. Yep. RP Khaled Muhammad. Let's keep on going. Pedantic Foot says, everyone tried to warn him. If you can't listen, you'll feel.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
That's a real one, bro. If you can't listen, if you can't hear, you gonna feel. Or like I say, it's two things about listening. You either gonna be glad you did or wish you had.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Brother Malika says, black men are seen as disposable and expendable to society and definitely to the women in our own community. No one cares about our mental, physical, or spiritual well-being. We'll only be seen as utilities.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
BT, yep. They had a destination wedding in Tennessee.
No.
Thank you, Skinny Boy, for the facts, data, statistics. Hold on, let me bring it down, bring it back up. Black people make up 6% of the population in Athens.
But wait, it gets worse.
Jesus. God. Let's keep on rolling. That's that love bomb femininity. Now you got the selective vulnerability. By the way, I'm going down a checklist that's in the description for the video.
They are taught they'll cheat, they lie, they...
Pause. Bring it back. Selective vulnerability.
Black women that least married, one of the reasons is selfishness. They are taught from a young age all of the things that a man is not capable of doing before they even know what a man is. They are taught they'll cheat, they lie, all of these things. They're taught a list of bad behaviors from the experiences of the women who dealt with these men. And then when that woman is past 30 and don't got no man and don't got no prospects, then those same people who were encouraging her to be single and not waste her time and focus are the same ones like, you ain't never gonna have no kids. You ain't gonna get married. While you're growing into the woman that you're gonna be, it's best to be growing with a man. When you just been out there focusing on you got your own house, your own apartment, your own car, your own this, your own that, you become selfish. Oh, well, I just have OCD. No, you're just neurotic. You just got nagging syndrome because you've been so selfish and so moving at your own pace and only doing what you want to do that now to incorporate somebody else into that lifestyle, you can't do it.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Beware the sweet bitch. Selective vulnerability. I've been doing this for so long, like she was alluding to, about how I'm going to break it down in Kofa language. On job, on house, da-da-da. I've been doing this on my own for so long. I just want somebody to be by my side, somebody I can trust. This. I want somebody on my level. Gets a man on her level. I've said it before. Gets a man on her level. Why would I want him? I already have all that. She'll go up to somebody who has a little bit more than her. She'll drop down to somebody that has less than her. Women do not want a man on their level. Stop listening to this bullshit, bro. I'm talking about the majority. When I'm talking about this, I'm talking about the majority. I never said all. They do not want a man on their level. And again, the majority can be 51% to 99%. Kofa's level of comfortability of majority is going to be about 95%. 95% of these bitches don't want a man on their level. Every time you give them an example, even just in theory, in an example, why would I want that? I already have all that. Ask them what they want. They start describing the same man. And because she has a certain job, she thinks she's entitled to that same man. Because she can sleep with that man or that man will sleep with her, she thinks she's entitled to actually have that man in holy matrimony. And how many of these sisters are finding out the hard way that they don't qualify for the men they say they want? And then if we really have to lay it out, a lot of them are average. She can be a 10 in looks, but I know a couple of women. Again, these my personal stories. I know a couple of women that are fucking solid 8s and 9s, dog. Fucking gorgeous black women. But they got 2, 3, 4 kids by that many baby daddies. You don't realize as a woman that drops you down to a 6 or average. Your face card is always going to keep you at least at a 5. But your finances, the children and the men you've had the children with, and your outlook on life, that's the other part of the spectrum. That's the other 5%. That shit goes from 1 to 5. That'll get you there to average. Your looks can get you from the 5 to the 10. So you might be a 10 in the face, the rest of your life in fucking shambles. Bitch, you're average. You're average. Don't give a damn what you're getting paid. I know women is making well over 6 figures. Nasty ass attitude, still by their fucking self, and can't figure out why. The easiest thing to do is sprinkle, and blame men because we're intimidated. Been telling some of these silly bitches the same thing. It's your fucking attitude. Been telling this shit for at least 10 years. Won't listen to Kofa. These are these women that I was telling y'all about that as soon as I started my content and really started going in and just talking out loud, these are these friends that I don't really talk to anymore. And they're still in the same predicament.
But, you know, I could be all wrong. Maybe I'm just full of shit. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Let's keep going. Get to y'all comments. I hear y'all coming in. Where we at? Oh, I left off somewhere. Oh, there we go. Brother Malika says, the countdown to Travis's demise is moving by the second. His relationship is the cautionary tale of the century.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Oh. BT says, this video you're sharing only working on the left side? I don't know. Let me see. I don't know if it glitched or what. Alexander says fast read, but I'm going to have to follow her because, again, I just saw her clip pull that. Skinny says, if she is smart, she'll wait until his rookie deal is over and he signs an extension. I don't even know if they're going to make it that far, bro. I think she's just waiting on the baby batter. BT says, fact, Skinny, she might be playing the long game. She might be. She might be. Michonne says, what's the level, though? Homeless, evicted, single... I've seen all of the above. I've seen all of the above. We're going to keep on going. She was crying on the internet not too long ago about not being the same woman she was before she got married a couple of months ago. She might fumble the bag. We'll see how this goes. We're going to have to watch how that plays out. Brother Malika says, famous sweet bitches who have showed their real faces. Tia Mowry, Jada Pinkett Smith, Michelle Obama, Gabrielle Union, and Amy Heard. And for all that, Malika,
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
beware the sweet bitch. Keep telling y'all. Brother Alexander says facts. Sister Gail in the building. What's going on, sis?
You go, girl!
I appreciate you being in here. Where we at? Oh. Skinny says, honorable mention, Doug Christie's wife, Jackie Christie.
Knocks down another three ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
BT says Travis Hunter's wife is going to get coached up to play the long game. It's some NFL women in her ear right now. I guarantee you. Again, some more sweet bitches. Let me see. Oh, Skinny says her brother is coaching her. He told her who he was. It's crazy. BT says the sad part about Travis Hunter is he's going to be another one. There's going to be another one after him. These professional athletes never learn. You know why, bro? Because we idolize them. Salute Quiet Storm for that $5 super chat. I gotta ignore him. I gotta acknowledge the International Quiet Storm as it comes in because he swears on racist. So let me go ahead and get that super chat right now from the International Quiet Storm with $5. He says, Kofa, you want to listen to what Theo said in class last night? These ladies have no idea what's coming. I'll text you the link. Please do, good brother. With that, and I think I'm going to hit you with... Where in the hell? Oh, there we go.
Donations. 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 Gifts. Gifts. Gifts.
Uh-oh. Back on me. Appreciate that, Quiet Storm. Wanted to make sure I got you. Damn comments rolled all the way back up. Y'all give me one quick second. There we go. Yes, BT. The sad part about it is, bro, there's going to be another one after him. These professional athletes never learn. What I was saying was, we do this idol worship so much in the black community. This is why they'll never learn. They have been getting special treatment for being physically able to do things. They hit the physical lottery, being athletic, talented, all that stuff. They've gotten so much attention and made so much money for so many other people that by the time they do get their big check, they feel like can't nobody tell them shit because it's their money. They finally earned it. They actually got the check that everybody been telling them he's going to the league since he was yay big. We know how many fall off and never make it to the NFL, NBA. So for those that actually do slip through the cracks, you can't tell them shit. Black people have spent their life kissing these boys' ass since they were children. A lot of them, I've seen it. When, again, I used to play ball in high school. As cats that I played ball in high school, they should have at least made it to play pro ball overseas. But they didn't have to do their schoolwork. They could be late to school if they showed up, as long as they produce on the football field or the basketball court. Got a little bit stricter in college, but similar. So by the time they slip through the cracks and get to the league, or even playing professional ball overseas, because they pay well too. They come back with their bread, you can't tell them shit, because black people worship money. And that's the same fucking reason why a lot of these guys go broke. Because black people think about money. We don't think about finance.
No.
I keep telling you there's a difference. You got money, liquid cash, and you got finance. Talking credit, talking buying stuff overseas, this, that, and the third. Focus on your finances, brothers. The money will help you get there, but focus on your finances. The skill set, I can't wait to get that link. The Quiet Storm's gonna hit me with. Can't wait to get it, because I kind of know probably what vein it's going down, and I probably need to hear that shit myself. But yeah, BT, that's why these cats never learn, because we keep worshiping them. Let's keep going. Pedantic Foot says she can chill and take her time. She got him. Divorce stays divorced.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Abdul, get the rocks. Irvin says, how can you feel bad for a person that was told better by not only the dudes, but by the same type of women he's dating? Young and dumb, and I guarantee you that's probably the first piece of pussy that he got. That girl done swallowed his kids and licked his ass. Travis Hunter ain't going nowhere until his bank account is depleted. And then he's going to be surprised and say, I never saw this coming. Let's keep on going. Gail with the Cash App and the PayPal. I appreciate it, sis. Quiet Storm, please, brother, don't forget to send me that if you haven't sent it to me already. Urban Reed says, Travis Hunter, the living example of hard head making a sore ass. Indeed. Let me see. Look, Urban says, hey, microphone messy. I'm going to take that fucking microphone from your ass. Lord have mercy.
Hotter than fish grease.
Everybody else seemed to love it. It just gave me flashbacks, because my mama fucked around and bought one of them type of microphones for my daughter when she was 3. And all I heard was this little echoing, singing voice, and that shit just, I was like, I'm going to take that goddamn microphone from that girl. I'm going to reach through this fucking screen and take that microphone from her. Lord have mercy. But, love you anyway. Let's keep on rolling. We're not near done. We're going to keep on cooking. So we got Travis, the selective vulnerability, and I did want to take a pause for the cause and actually pour in the brothers, recalibrate, because you're not